Good evening, you guys. Good evening. I'm gonna give my your choice towing the black Barbie 7777 is my favorite number. 7 is my favorite number. Um 6 is my favorite number. 8 is my favorite number. 1 is I got several, but definitely 6, 7, and 8. I got another number that is my favorite number that Clarinetta, Little Miss Muffin, Tyranny, Taisha, 901 JB, Plus Size Baddie, Beta, or is it Beta? Is it Beta or Beta? Beta or Beta? Michelle, Positive Vibes, Russell Douglas. New to you. Shout out to my moderators. Erica. I understand Erica. True Aquarius. Lucille. Magname Ace. I see everybody in the building. Dr. MD. The Mama. Duke Main. How is everyone doing tonight? What's going on, street politics? Mr. This thing be moving so fast. Kimberly, G Money, DJ Sipsaw. Thank you, DJ Sipsaw. I had a nice time tonight at the event. It was nice. I really enjoyed. It was a lot of people there. I know you all, those that are in the Memphis area, I know you all remember Councilman, former Councilman Joe Brown, and he's now the General Sessions court clerk, and he and my dad was very tight. So I had the opportunity, like people were saying that he was on his deathbed and stuff, and I think he did overcome some sickness. But just talking to him, it almost brought tears to my eyes because he was like he and my dad were very tight, and he was very supportive when he was on the council. He gave our organization the most money. He was just awesome. He really was. And it was so funny because I did not even bring up my dad's organization, and he brought it up, and I told him, I was telling him that it's continued, And he was like, I just feel like I'm talking to Rick's spirit right now. Like he was like, I noticed when he walked in, he hesitated. He was like, just walking in here and not seeing your dad here, it almost brought tears to my eyes. I was like, me too, because I'm so used to when there are events at this place, my dad was the one that gave them and stuff. It was just it was just weird, but I really enjoyed myself. Former Commissioner Eddie Jones was there, and I got the opportunity to get some promos from them for hey, they said some really great stuff. I recorded them saying some really great stuff that I'm going to put into some stuff. And who else was there? uh Commissioner Brittany Thornton spoke very highly of my dad. um he was actually one of the ones that supported her, for her run. It's so funny because when she decided that she was going to run for commissioner, my dad had encouraged her to do it and actually put the money behind her. I remember when um Mayor Lee Harris was going to run. He decided he wanted to run for mayor, and he was like, the first person that I called was Rick. And I called Rick, and I went and I talked to him, and Rick told me to do it and he would get behind me. And my dad was one of his biggest supporters, so it was just awesome. It was. I'm just it was just awesome. So, if I didn't know how, but I mean, it was just awesome. Anyways, I feel good. I really do. I really feel good. It was a lot of good drinks and stuff there, a lot of good food, salmon. And I mean, they had this African restaurant to cater the food. Oh my God, it was so freaking good. I love food that's got a kick and a spice to it. But I could just, like I said, Joe Brown brought tears to my eyes when he was like, I feel like your dad's spirit is here talking to me because you look just like him. And then, like, you know, just seeing you, I just feel like his spirit is right here between us. I felt like my dad's spirit was there too. It was just really good. Um, hey, Cypress. Anyways, I wanted to get on. I'm not gonna be on for very long. I wanted to get on to, I just got home and I wanted to get on and talk about two suspects in Young Dolph's case appeared in court today. Of course. Hey, Sierra. Hey, so much to say, Chastity, E23. Um, anyways, you guys, I wanted to talk about that, right? This was the first time. Hey, rest in peace, Young Dolph. This was the first time that we actually saw Jemarcus, right? In a little while. I was very shocked. I didn't think he was gonna be in court today. But let me go to that. Hold on. Y'all hit the like button. Let me see if I could find. Oh, yeah, my dogs be getting on my nerves and stuff so freaking bad. All that barking. I think my sister about to come and get Riley. Um, Hold on, you guys. Here it is right here. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to pull it up. I have to. It's certain sites I don't be wanting to pull it up from. But it looks like I'm going to have to. Hold on, let me see something. Y'all hit the like button while I pull it up. They might not have it on the site. Oh, okay. Okay, here it is, you guys. I got it. I got it, you guys. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. And I can't stand all these long commercials.
Standing side by side, Hernandez Govan and Jemarcus Johnson stood before Judge Jennifer Mitchell in court Thursday morning. Both are out on bond.
Both of you have bond conditions that you both need to be aware that you are in compliance with.
Govan is accused of hiring Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith to shoot and kill young Dolph back in 2021. The motive has yet to be revealed. Earlier this year, Jemarcus Johnson pleaded guilty to helping Justin, his brother, evade police after the murder. Prosecutors say Jemarcus played no role in the actual shooting and killing of the beloved rapper. Jemarcus has not been sentenced pending the trial date of his co-defendants.
Their disposition is tied to the trial defendants. So what we have been doing is resetting them about on 45-day increments and continuing their supervision.
In court, the judge made an addition to Govan's supervision requirements.
Does Mr. Govan do drug screening? I know he's not supervised by pretrial. And I know pretrial does screens.
He does not. He's under basically home arrest.
Yeah.
Along with house arrest, Govan is now required to complete random drug screenings once a month during the remainder of his case. His attorney, Handel Durham Jr., has told WREG they won't be seeking a resolution until after Justin Johnson's and Cornelius Smith's trial, which is set for this coming March. At the time, Durham said there were no plans for Govan to testify against either of his co-defendants. Reporting from 201.
Okay. So that's interesting, you know. They said Govan looks mad. He's basically up under house arrest, what they said, and he has not been getting drug tests. So that's interesting, you know. That's interesting. They said Govan look high. if Govan ain't careful, I think she's putting stipulations out there. She's putting stipulations. I think Judge Coffey was much more lenient. But she seems to be putting out stipulations that if he fails, if he deviates from anything, he's probably gonna find himself back in a cell. So that's interesting to me. You know, like I said, the Govan situation is interesting. And then they're saying that he has no plans to testify against either of the you know, he doesn't have any plans to testify against Cornelius, nor does he have any plans to to testify, against neither one of them, straight dropping either one of them. So my thing is, why did they let him out on house arrest? Like I said, that's an interesting situation. They say he probably just drunk. Whatever reasons that they let him out for is sealed. It's in a safe. Whatever he said is in a safe. So, Greyface says if Govan not testifying against Straight Drop and Cornelius, who he tell on? I don't know. That's interesting. I want to know too. They finna revoke it. Drugs don't get out your system until 30 days. He came back to court less than 30. I forgot to see if they sent him another court date. Govan got a jacket on long sleeves shirt, T-Lady. They say he another Vato. They said Mr. Cash App just makes videos. Maybe that's why Mia J was so upset, saying the family didn't have full details. They saving him to testify on Juke. Rest in peace, Young Dog says he came back on the 20. He come back on the 20. Oh, so he's got to go back on the 29th. Okay, so that's in what, like 2 weeks? So what y'all think going on? I really didn't think that Jemarcus would show up, but different strokes with different folks, a different judge or whatever, but he was there, he was there. And they said that she didn't require that Jemarcus take drug tests. That was for Govan, right? And not Jemarcus, right? The drug test was just for Govan. Am I right? She didn't require that with Jemarcus. Because I was reading somewhere else where they said she told Jemarcus that he had been compliant. That he's actually been compliant. It looked like they both came together. They can say what they want about Mia, but they mad she ain't get on an interview and say Gotti involved. Crazy fool. Why would she put her life more in jeopardy? She already going through it, right? She did right. She did right not to say that. Why would she put herself in jeopardy for a lawsuit? I guess. I'm happy that she didn't get on there and say that, Let's see, Jemarcus look healthy and stress-free. They have stuff you can buy to clean systems out and hair now, y'all. They have been saying that for a very long time, but somehow they're able to I believe they said in Govan to be taken now in the end after they use him up to late. You think so? They have synthetic pee. Jesus Christ. Ooh, child. So y'all, what y'all think is going on? I wanted to make this more of an open panel situation. I'm more open to I want to hear what you all think. I'm mellowed out tonight. I'm mellowed out. I want to hear all of you all's opinions. Like I said, I was reading where they said that supposedly she had said that she told Jemarcus that he had been compliant, but I didn't hear where she said for Jemarcus to take a drug test, not unless he's already been taking them monthly. Was that just a stipulation? Was that just for Hernandez Govan? Mia J should mention CMG. She knows who Dolph was dissing in the songs. Let it all go. Let it out. Go hard or go home. Russell, I don't think that she should do that. Let me just say why I don't think that she should. First of all, Mia J actually has money, so if she get on there and do that. Of course, whereas with vloggers like me, they figure it wouldn't do them no good to sue me because I ain't got nothing to give them. Okay, so whereas they'll laugh at me, they will probably they'll sue Mia. So she has to be very careful about that. Legally, I think she's doing the right thing. They said I'm gonna sue you. I'm gonna say you're gonna spend more money suing me, child, because it's gonna be for nothing. Okay. But for her, and they would definitely put a lawsuit against her. That would give them the opportunity to mess with her because of their hate for him for no reason. I think that she's doing good. We see now that these men don't have any issues with trying to put hits and stuff on women. Oh, it seemed like me, the big dogs ought to take them out just for that. Because, that's a violation. But they send these little dudes out to try and do it. She had on a nice, she had on a chinchilla. That's what she said. They was like, what's that, suede? She said, no, this is a chinchilla. I said, Mia, you better pop your stuff, girl. Now, you got to go buy Angela a chinchilla. And I said, if I'm going to say it again, they already been treating that girl behind what she said the first time. Dolph put her on the best. I think she did right. I think she did right not to get on there and do that. I think that because Charlemagne and them was wanting it. They said, y'all see Mia posted she was in New York playing New York. Then Gotti post he was in New York playing the same song. Oh, Lord Jesus. God. Child. I just can't imagine a man trying to compete with a woman, but we seeing it every day, though. It's sickening. She shouldn't. Those kids only have one. Right. Those kids only have one parent. And you know what? I think it would give them great pleasure to create a energy where young Dolphs, it's just sickening. I could see them just, I can't, the thought of it, I don't even want to speak it into the atmosphere. But wanting to see his kids with nobody, I think that would just make them nut everywhere. It just make them happy. It's a sick thing. Some people are really sick. Because anytime you get men that start bothering women and plotting on women, you know that we're on a downward spiral. Because real men don't do stuff like that. It's absolutely disgusting. It really is. Especially true gangsters. They don't bother women, period. So Witter says the man is gone, never coming back, and he's still taunting. That's just evil. The Black Barbie says, whole shit, competing with a woman. Young Dolph says that man is a goofy. I told y'all he been doing it for the longest. How can CMG sue Mia when the proof of Dolph and Gotti is all in the music? Rest in peace, young Dolph says, then they so pressed about Mia saying Dolph was gonna marry her. It's the truth what y'all expected. Child. These people crazy. Mia J and those children are all protected, and I know that for a fact. Absolutely, God gotta protect it also. And what they don't understand is God don't play about his people, but he especially don't play about women. And I say this all the time. A lot of these men stay down on their luck because they don't know that because because of what they do to women. Because God says that men are supposed to love women like he loved the church. And I'm talking about the real church. Okay, I'm talking about the true church. And so I think, hey, if they mess with, even with me, you know, God was ministering to me tonight. And when I was on my way home from the event, and God was ministering to me, and I know I get on here and I have a lot of passion and stuff, and I do, but I want them to know that I'm covered. And if any of them try to mess with me, they'll die on their way to me. God will give them a heart attack and die, or they'll be exposed before the year is out, and they'll lose everything. Okay, and everything around them gonna die. Okay, so they need to go on, because I am definitely favored. You will have a heart attack and die. You'll die faster than full-blown AIDS. Okay, messing with me. Because see, I know it's easy for them to start sending out some of these little dudes, you know, with making them think that they in like that. But like I said, you know, it's a lot of men be coming for me. It's a lot of men. I'm talking about, yeah, it's a lot of men be coming for me. But we know they ain't real gangsters, because real gangsters don't come for no women. We gonna put a hit on her because she had hurt my feeling. I'm shooting through the door. I'm letting you know that now. I am. Okay. Who keep getting Gotti in? He said, who keep getting him in the White House? Yeah, the feds watch everything. And I wish these young dudes knew that. Like, but for some reason, you know, hey, when they dangle that money in their faces, some of these people, man, you know, I got it like that. I got my connects. Here, you take this. You take this. They ain't even paying them nothing. They give them $20,000, 50,000. Man, I give you 100 G's. Hey, I thought I said, you know what, and it seems like it's true to me. One of my friends had told me that the federal agent said there ain't nobody spending no hit money but the lawyers. I think that they've been proving that all these dudes that think they're gonna be taking hit money, they end up in jail, and they have to spend it all on the lawyers, and then they still go to jail. So what good was it? You know, you're ruining lives for nothing, to include your very own life. If somebody wants you to go do a hit on somebody, I tell them, go F yourself. You go F yourself, nigga. Go get your damn mama to do it. You think I'm nothing that you could send me out to go ruin my life or get killed? because these folks is busting back now, or you talking about retaliation. The word always get out. And what ends up happening is, I was looking at some little dudes the other day, and I was, on Facebook, and somebody was killed. A young man was killed. I don't know any of them. And so immediately on Facebook, people was talking about who it was that was involved, right? And they was naming the group of guys, the gang members that was involved, and they was putting their names in like chats and stuff, right? Putting their names in like comments. So I clicked on one of their names, and it was like 4 of them standing up there, right? And I don't know if it was true because people lie, but it could be because most people out in the street know what's going on. And I was like, it's so sad that if people already know who was behind the young man getting killed, and they're putting the names of the people that was behind it, talking about they got, they got they get back and all that. I said, when these young men do stuff like that, I said, so whoever did it, they should look to because it was about 4 of them standing up there when they go and do stuff like this. I always say you should look to the left and to the right of you. Because when you go out and you take somebody out and everybody already know who it was that did it, look to the left and right of you, because one of those young men that's standing on the left and the right of you is going to be gone in a matter of a few months, because you just deleted them. When you deleted that person, you also deleted them, because now it's going to be some retaliation going on. And that's not what they think of. They want clout for the moment. Yeah, we got our get back, but you ain't thinking about when you went and deleted that person, you also deleted either yourself or one of your friends that's standing next to you. And oftentimes when one of the friends, they're able to get them because they feel like, well, it didn't really have anything to do with me, but they getting you because you are affiliated with them. Okay. Thank you, Paula, for the cash out. But they're getting them because you are affiliated with them. So that's what these young dudes need to understand when they're out here doing this. Okay, I'm putting some people that I care about in danger. I'm putting them in danger. They're initially responsible for 2 lives, and they don't think about that. They don't think about it. I never thought that I would live to see people on social media just riding around talking about we looking for somebody lacking. So now this is how animalistic behavior. We're riding around looking for somebody lacking. So basically, you're riding around looking for a human being to kill, and people think that that's normal. People think that that's normal. Yeah, he was lacking, so they got him. Motherfucker, they killed a human being, you bitch. That's what get me mad. Lord, forgive me. I said I was going to stop because I was praying on my way home. But that's what get me about these older dudes. We can't tell them nothing, but you promoting it. Tell these young dudes that they wrong. Don't reward them. Make them feel, listen, you wrong. I can't rock with you on that. I can't support you. Instill some type of values in your children. Instill some values in them. Because even when they bad, when there's some type of foundation built on the inside of them, they'll always revert back to that nigga. We can fight all day. Let's shoot that nigga. He ain't got no gun though. So because my child you've built a foundation on the inside of your child, they're gonna say, no, nigga, I'm built to fight. And I'm built to take a nigga down when they are a threat to my person, to my life. But I ain't just gonna ride around looking for nobody to kill. I don't get down like that. I'm not animalistic. That's demonic. And so what they do is they promote, glamorize being demonic. That's the reason why you hear people, eyes are on demon time. What's wrong with our people? So they glamorize that. So when people like me say that is demonic, that's evil, they don't want them to feel bad about that. I'm on Beyonce says she on demon time, so I's are on demon time too. Motherfucker, you can't even feed yourself hardly. Your feet stink because you can't even you ain't even been in no water in days. Okay? You can't even buy soap. But you got the nerve to talk about you on demon time. I ought to be somewhere praying. Y'all know I'm telling the truth on these folks. I'm telling the truth on these people. It's just it's sad to me. It is, you know. I was thinking about that when I was praying, when I was on my way home. And you know, people will I have not many, maybe like one, okay, will send me a message and say, well, you know, I you wrong. You know, I think that, you know, you're biased, and hey, I'm a Yo Gotti fan, and hey, I respect that. I can respect anybody, you know, if you choose to be a Yo Gotti's fan, hey, I don't have no issues with that. I don't. But I don't I'm not in the street. I've been in law enforcement for over 20 years. So I don't I don't straddle the fence. Okay? And I stand on the side of what's right. See, that's how people end up in the ground, because they have people that's always sitting on the fence. They sit on the fence so much they have splendors up their ass. Let's just be real. That's what get people taken out. But it ain't no more righteous people no more. You have to be righteous and tell folks, okay, you wrong. And I think that's the issue. People are not telling folks that they're wrong anymore. They're just going along to get along. I just don't rock like that. I just don't. You know, you have to stand on the side of what's right. And what's right is that never should have happened to young Dolph. It never should have. If Yo Gotti wasn't involved, it, you know, only God coming from heaven can tell me that he wouldn't. Okay. But hey, if God came down from heaven and told me they wasn't involved, then I'll say I stand to be corrected. But it's gonna have to be God himself. Okay. But there, you know, it's not hating when you're telling somebody. So folks now, people say, well, you know, when you correct people and you tell people that they're wrong, you know, that their behavior is wrong, is hating. I don't have no reason to hate Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti and them and his artists um are Memphians, and I've always been very big fans of anybody that comes out of Memphis, because I understand, like, we've been able to intimately watch their rise. So why would I have wanted, okay, why would I want that? Why would I want to hate on any of them? I always say all the time, I be liking little boogie music. You know, I like when he did that back end. And then, you know, even with the stuff that's going on with Finesse, I still like Finesse. I think Finesse is very talented. Is he a bad judge of character? Absolutely. He got some character flaws, of course. We all do. We all have our own issues. I want to see Finesse do well. You know, Moneybag was one of my favorites, you know. Um, hey, I just don't know how to deal with that at this point, because um I just don't know how to balance that out. Not until I know that Moneybag did not have anything to do with taking down one of God's prophets, because the prophets come to liberate God's people, right? And I think that Young Dolph was one of those ones that came to liberate a lot of our people that's in bondage as it relates to the music industry. People can say all day, well, you just on here for some money. I don't make no money on here. Okay. I don't. I don't. Okay. I had to order me a new damn desk today, and the YouTube check don't pay for that. My business do. Okay, I don't even make enough on YouTube to even order the damn desk I wanted. Okay. And but yeah, like I said, I be wanting to see all of the Memphians and stuff do well, you know. That's the reason why when people want to jump onto my vlog and they want to talk about Key Glock and them have been through some hell, okay? And just like they took young Dolph out, they had every intention on taking out Key Glock. God just didn't allow it to happen. God allowed because it was so critical and all of the stuff that they found out. Look at me telling y'all some stuff that I should be putting in the platinum. Because of all of the stuff that they found out in the very beginning, they stepped right in, right? And it was not easy for them to take Key Glock out because he was next. And I'm telling you, that's a fact. He was next on the list. So when they put their people on here, you know, I know oftentimes people just take money and stuff, and you know, folks, she know too much. Motherfucker, the feds know, bitch. If I know something, it comes from the inside. Okay, so for all these people that be thinking about taking money, use a damn fool. Okay, because the folks knew the night that young Dolph was killed what happened, because they got to using their intelligence, and all them damn fools was on the internet sending messages to each other. Okay, Jeff Lee, who am I insulting? What are you talking about? Jeff Lee, what are you talking about? I ain't insulted nobody that donates to me. He's talking about, would I please stop insulting people who donate to me? Yo, God and them ain't donated nothing to me. Oh, he said when I say YouTube don't pay. Well, my YouTube check don't be nothing. What you talking about, Jeff Lee? It ain't enough that when people talk about I'm only on here to make money, YouTube don't pay me any money. That's not taken away from the people who send cash apps. Shout out to them. You gonna send me one? Let me put my cash app up there. Jeff Lee, are you gonna send me a cash app? Trenches Politics TV says, what is Jeffrey talking about? Jeff Lee always have to get in here messing with me. Long live Janice. Long live Janice says, well, that's what she means, Jeff. Yeah, he always had to be meddling. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Make sure y'all hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hey, best friend. They was asking about you. They was asking, as a matter of fact, Gristle Hardaway was asking about you today. Jeff Lee, I didn't know you had a show. But you talking like I'm insulting you. And I don't ever remember receiving a cash out from you. Hey, Vanessa. Cypress TV, you got a phone for that one. Is Cypress in here? I saw Cypress in here earlier, but I don't think it's in here now. But what I was saying is, you guys, like, it's not like that I wanted, something. I'm just saying it sounds bad. Okay. All right, Jeff. Okay. It's not like, you guys, that I wanted, I'm hating on somebody. I'm not a hater. I might be a lot of things. I could be a little mean, sometimes. When I say mean, I mean like if somebody do something to me. Okay. If someone does something to me, I might be mean to them. Okay. But I have a very good heart. So I be liking to see people win, because I understand that there's enough for everybody. I've always been one of those ones that understood that I don't have a covetous spirit where I feel like everything is supposed to be for me. I understand that everybody has different gifts. Like if I was hating on somebody, I wouldn't be saying they're why fat. That's a money bag. Your artist, why fat? Why fat is from West Memphis, but I think that he's very talented. Key Glock is very talented. Snoop Band, Young Dolph's artists, I don't like when they try and downplay Young Dolph's artists. Young Dolph understood. He got a lot of different artists with a different sound, and they all have a unique sound, and I like that. They're very talented young men, you know. And to see people trying to downplay that's messed up, just because they have issues with Young Dolph. We took him out, and now they thought that it would take his label down. But because we serve a mighty good God, God didn't allow that. He allowed those young men to continuously rise, and they went up. So when they started going up, I feel like it made a lot of people nervous, and so then they started sending vloggers out to say that Key Glock and them were involved, and that's adding insult to injury. You can't take anything from Key Glock. Key Glock is blazing. He's hot off the press, okay? And that's the way God wanted it. No devil in hell could ever stop that. What they do is they create bad karma for themselves when they sit up and try to pay people to speak illy of a young man that's young enough to be their damn sons. They ought to be ashamed of themselves, okay? And Snoop Bands. And I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else that's really one of the best kept secrets over there. And people, I really wish he would get into rapping. And that's what's my little guy name? Not Jizzle, because y'all know Jizzle. I always talk about him. The other one, Paper Route Wu, is very talented. I wish that he would, put more energy into rapping, because I think he's definitely got what it takes to Young Dolph saw that in him. They all got it, right? But there's no reason for me to hate on anybody. I just think that it's sad when you have rappers that come from one city and citizens, that feel like that they need to plot and take out other people. That's just messed up, It's just messed up on so many levels. Thank you, Jeff Lee, for the cash app. That's just messed up on so many levels, So I want to see everybody do well. I do, But those people that did that to Young Dolph, they got to pay, and that's not hating. They got to pay for what they did to him. And it has nothing to do with me. They get mad at me because they know I know that they're gonna go to jail. I can't help, because I had worked for the police department all them years. I can't help it. I mean, they gonna go to jail. I mean, y'all, they know the laws of the earth is you have to reap what you sow. Them folks going to jail, and that's just that. Somebody. Okay. Anyways, that's right. Thank you, Jeff Lee. Yeah. Big Woo is 6'5". I think Woo said he's 6'5". He really ought to be on somebody's basketball court, but he's talented. I mean, I like that song, Ricky, that he had with Young Dolph. That was a hit. I like when he did the song with Snoop Band's Pop Out. I still got that in my rotation, child, when I exercise. they're a talented group of young men, you know, a talented group. I think that Young Dolph put together a very talented group of men. He had a very good roster. Fat Pack says Wu ain't bumping like Big 30. I guess that's a matter of opinion. He sounds better than Big 30 to me. He sounds better than Big 30 to me. He was a basketball player. Oh, okay. He was a basketball player. Free my nigga Big. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Big Moochie Great. I like Big Moochie Great. Big Moochie Great, even before, I'm gonna tell y'all something. And I know that had to have been prophetic. Big Moochie Great, before he ever put out that song, Christopher Wallace, I always said, if y'all go back and listen to some of my other vlogs, I always said that Big Moochie Great put me in the mind of Notorious B.I.G. For some reason, he always did. I guess it was just a prophetic thing because I had no idea that he had a song called Christopher Wallace, right? You know, the last video, you know, when him and Dolph was in New York. I had no idea about that. And I was looking at one, I was like, Big Moochie Grape kind of put me in the mind of Notorious B.I.G. for some reason. He did. And I love that song. I got that in rotation too. I think that Big Moochie is talented, you know. I hope that he can get out and continue on with his success. Yep, I sure did. I said he puts me in the mind of a modern day Notorious B.I.G. And then when I saw he had a song called Christopher Wallace, I was like, oh my God, that was so prophetic. I had no idea. But as I said, you know, he got some music out. He got some music out. You know what? He sure do, because I saw C Murder share his music on his page on his Instagram. Because I follow C Murder, so he do. I saw that Hades Baby. I think Hades Baby. He just can't drive worth the shit. Yeah, Young Dolph bought him a Lamborghini truck, and he said he wrecked it. He said he wrecked it. I tell you. But like I said, it shouldn't have been any reasons why that, you know, you think about there's more than one king. Like, it's not like there's one king in the you know, just one king for the whole world. Other, you know, God is king, right? But for somebody to take to heart, somebody feeling like that they are a king, and Young Dolph explained that. He said, I'm a king, Daddy or a king, Fizzle and them a king. Everybody around me has to carry themselves like kings. That's somebody that is not jealous hearted, right? Because when one person say I'm king, that means he looking at everybody else as a damn peasant. Why wouldn't you want everybody around you to be a king, like Young Dolph says, and carry yourself like a king? That's the way that it's supposed to be. You have to watch people when it's well, I'm the lead person. I'm the top person. That's a jealous hearted person. You know, it was nothing wrong with both of them calling themselves king, and whatever went on, whether it was about a girl, whether it was about a song, whatever it was that went on, the man never should have lost his life. And I stand on that. I don't really care who get mad about it. There's nothing right about what happened to him. That was just evil on so many levels, and God knows that it was not right. They know that it was not right. And I think, like, the lack of empathy, like no guilty conscience for some of them is extremely jarring. That's when you know you really dealing with a demonic force of real evil entity that can only be prayed away, right? Through some Holy Ghost filled people. So people be thinking that I'm telling stories when I say, because I have to go, like on Wednesdays, I go to prayer, and I go to grief counseling, and I go to the same place I go for my grief counseling, because y'all know I be getting grief counseling because my dad died. It helps. I got grief counseling when my grandma died. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's so great when you get spiritual grief counseling. We do prayer, and we put people's names in a jar, and we walk around the church. That's my protection. I ain't no fool. I praise it because I have to keep these devils up off of me. And we've been praying for God to reveal some stuff. Okay, so a lot of people name. When I said I put Big Juke them name in the jar, we put it in the jar, and the saints, and we put Young Dolph name in the jar too for his case to be solved in totality. Because the mother told me, she said, before I put their names in the jar, she said, let me tell you something. And she said it to everybody in there that be at prayer. She said, before you write down on this paper what you want and put it in this jar, you better make sure you want it. She said, you better make sure you want it, because God is gonna make it happen, and it's gonna happen. Okay, I pray for big. I put their name in a jar because they've been sending their people out to mess with me, and so what's gonna happen to them is between them and God. It's between them and God. Y'all hit the like button for me. Like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. But yeah, y'all, they went to court, and so do y'all think that Jemarcus? Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think that Jemarcus was Do y'all think that Jemarcus told who Unc was? Do y'all think Jemarcus told who Unc was? Do y'all think that Jemarcus told who Unc was? What y'all think? Teresa said, Miss T put my name in a jar for better health. Okay. I definitely will for speedy recovery. I sure will. When I go back to prayer on Wednesday, I go to prayer, I get my grief counseling, and then we do a prayer. We walk around the church, and we be walking around the church praying. And I'm sure we have the mother that has the jar. I'm telling you, you see, you have to be very, very careful about who you come up against, because you don't know who these people are praying with and in agreement with. There are some people that are Holy Ghost filled that can touch the heart of God, and anything they ask for, it comes to pass just like that. I'm back into my season of dreaming. I've always been a dreamer where when I dream stuff, it happens. Sometimes I go through a season where I can't remember my dreams, but I'm back into the season where God is showing me stuff. It's a lot of people gifted like that. And I think it's got a whole lot to do with like me being back in alignment with God, making sure I pray every night. Because some days, like especially when I'm real busy, I jump into bed because I'm tired. I fall into bed, especially when my caseloads are very heavy. I be so tired. Like when my stuff pick up, it just pick up. I be on the couch, I fall asleep with my mouth open, computer be on the damn floor typing. I done went to sleep typing case notes and stuff. But I've been back into alignment where I make sure I say my prayers when I get up. I thank God, but I pray like during the day, and like at 12 I pray, and then of course I pray before I go to bed at night. I make sure I drop to my knees and pray before I go to bed, and back going, coming into agreement with the praying warriors and stuff. So they better be very careful, and It's amazing to me how shallow people are, like how mentally sick they are. They feel like vloggers gonna get me put in jail. People are so crazy. No vlogger can have anybody put in jail. They put themselves in jail. There's nothing that a vlogger can get on here and say that the folks don't already know. Because if I throw out hints or I say something, it is because somebody that I know that work for the damn police department or the DA's office have told me. I ain't never worked the Young Dolph's case. So there's nothing. That's how messed up. Yo, I'm gonna pay little dude to go take them out. They're gonna have me put in jail. Nigga, you get ready to get yourself the death penalty and you're gonna take little dude with you. But what's wrong is people get mad when they know that they didn't get away with something. They get mad because people know. If you gonna get that mad, if you that mentally sick, don't do evil things because it's gonna come back on you. Hey, Kimberly. That's right, Kim. Prayer works. I'm gonna tell you right now, there is power in prayer. You have to be real meticulous. You better be very careful about who you try to plot on and come up against, because when you plotting on them, you really just plotted your own demise. That's what you did. Some people you do better just leaving alone because you just dug your own grave when you decide to go up against them. There's some people you just can't mess with. And that would be awesome. DJ Sip song. My dad was the bomb. I just get so I sometimes I can't believe he's dead. I go, dog, my dad he just died back in March. I can't I can't believe it. Like I can't believe that he gave up, because my dad was the strongest person I know. He always fought. He was a fighter. I guess the only thing that gives me solace is knowing that he left on his own terms. When he said that he couldn't live like this, he had to go. That means he left on his own terms. So no voodoo witch, no hex. Whoever think that they put a hex on them, that hex that they call themselves put on them, it's gonna backfire on them. They'll be dead in 2 years. So y'all, I wouldn't worry about people when they deal in witchcraft and stuff like that. When they feel like they can control your life in witchcraft, that's the reason why you have to stay very, very prayed up. The grave that they called it themselves dug for me or anybody in my family, that grave is still empty. People say when you dig one grave, you better dig two. No, that's not my saying. My grave is that grave you dug for me is still empty, bitch. And it's going to stay empty until you occupy it, because you dug your own grave, bitch. Lord, forgive me for cussing, but these folks will get on my damn nerves. I am from South Memphis, okay? Cypress, Douglas says, Cypress, you holding down the after party. He didn't give up, Miss T. God had a job for him. Yeah, my dad did everything he was supposed to do. And that's what that's what Joe Brown was saying tonight. He was like, your dad did everything he was supposed to do. Even like with my mom, like when somebody told me that this blogger was claiming that he had went and got some voodoo and put on my dad, and that's why my dad was dead and all that. Somebody told me that. And when I was talking to my mom said, stop. It was just your dad. It's time to go. Your dad was already sick. Ain't nobody got control like God. It was just his time. And I think it made me accept it more, because I had a lot of hate, because I understand people go deal in witchcraft. Like I had this hate where I was just on a vengeance I did, but I think it makes me deal with it better. Like even now, like, and I'm just talking to you all, when I go to my grief counseling on Wednesdays, Like I'm dealing with that because I was hiring. I was getting ready. I was doing some stuff, and I was doing it the legal way because I was like, dog, I was thinking about. I mean, they thought for one thing, they thought that they was hacking my stuff because they wanted to hear my conversations because they thought that I was getting emails from somebody or I was they was gonna be able to hear some information. Then crackhead motherfuckers get on here and regurgitate everything I say verbatim, and we was saying some stuff to see who it was, and they jump on their damn vlog and regurgitate it verbatim high as a damn kite, and we was saying it on damn purpose. Okay, once we figured out what they was doing. Okay, and so, but I think in the beginning they thought that, ooh, whoever it is, whoever her friends is, they're gonna give her some information and we gonna get to know what's going on in the damn Dolph case. The biggest damn fools I ever seen. And I think once they saw, I was so preoccupied with my dad being sick, and my dad, fell at the hospital and he was in a coma, and we've been dealing with all that. So I didn't pay attention to a whole lot of stuff because YouTube ain't my source. But I figure out, I know now what all they did. They hacked my internet, y'all. They was looking at me in my house through my TV, from what I'm told. And I believe because they're a bunch of freaks. And I think the thing that makes me mad the worst is I had to, just sick and evil. I had to reset my phones and stuff. I didn't know my dad was gonna die. So a lot of messages, a lot of text messages that my dad and I exchanged between each other, I think about now. I was like, dog, I guess I could pay some people to try and retrieve them. But then I'm like, nah, I'd rather spend that money paying to make sure that some of these folks go to jail. Okay, because that's the one thing that I'm really, really mad about. And I'm gonna make some people pay. The bitches too. Since they want to do what the men say, and they want to be they want to be cool, they want the men to accept them, they could all be in jail together. Yeah, through the TV. Don't tell me y'all ain't never heard of that. When they hack y'all's internet and your TV and stuff is connected to your Wi-Fi, when they get in your phone, there's a camera in your TV. And they can look at you through your TV. That's what they doing on YouTube, y'all. They hiring networking engineers. It's funny how when these folks get mad at, they all be together and then they fall out with each other, and then, they tell you the Mexicans that they hired to do it and stuff, So hey, these people sick, then the police get looking at their background, and ain't nothing expunged with the police department now. They got all kinds of pedophilia and folks sitting up on their vlogs believing in them. I go, dog, people will follow anybody, but they can't stand me because they know I know. I could never follow anybody that does anything to children or women or men, because I'm gonna be wanting to take a man's booty. That's their problem. They take it out on women and stuff because they want to take a man booty. Thank Eric Snowden for the TV hack leak on Spy. Eric Snowden. Well, they been doing it, but they gonna go to jail for doing it. My friend had told me when person reached out to me and told me who the foreigner was that was hacking, and my friend that worked for the police department said, "What did you say? Where did you say he was from?" And I told him. He said, "Oh, now that's what's really getting ready to get them messed off. When you talking about somebody hacking from another country." He says, now that right there, we'll start with that, because that's what piques the interest of the FBI more so. And he said, "You said they getting a foreigner to hack." I said, "Mm-hmm." So everything always work out. Trust me. When they doing evil, it never lasts. It always comes to an end. And guess what it did? It's amazing to me how hackers think that they're smarter than the government. The government got better things to do than I know. I'm a criminal. I'm hacking and I'm selling folks information, getting them killed, and they got better things to do than to be looking at me. It's some of these folks are borderline mental retardation. They think, my grandma used to always say, the biggest fool in the world is a damn fool who don't even know that he's a fool. She said that's a pitiful fool. A pitiful fool is the worst kind of fool that they is, because they a damn fool and don't even know it. Think they got sense. My grandma used to always say that. Hello? Oh, okay, I'm getting ready to send it to you. Okay. Oh, child, my mama. My mama said, "This is my last time." I told her, I told my family, I said, "I do not buy me no shoes, don't buy me no clothes, don't buy me no house stuff, don't buy me nothing. You can't buy me nothing I don't already have. If you want to give me something for Christmas, get something that I could use in my business." So my mom was like, "What you wanted? What you want?" And I'm adding something to my business. And my mother, it's funny because I was getting ready to order it the other day, and I told my mom about it, and she's gonna get it for me for Christmas. So she was like, she just called me and said, "You said you was gonna send it to me. If you don't send it to me tonight so I can order it, I'm gonna get you a gift card." I don't like gift cards. Don't y'all know? I be forgetting my kids and stuff. Like, family members got me gift cards from last Christmas, and I have not used them. And I was going through my purse today, and I was like, I got a Nordstrom's gift card I have not used. I got all kinds. I be going into restaurants because I love the Olive Garden, and I still got 2 gift cards that I have not used. I got a Kroger gift card, and I stay in Kroger, that I have not used, and they're like $50 and up. Like, somebody got me a gift card that's got different restaurants on it, like Red Lobster, all of that. I ain't used them either. I be forgetting. I don't like gift cards because I keep them forever because I forget I have them. So I don't want no gift cards. Miss T, the feds is definitely watching the blogs. Ex-blogger Seti Nash and Mickey the Truth. Who is Mickey the Truth? I never heard of him. A gift card can be used. And then too, like when I want something, I don't be wanting for them to, because they'll get you a gift card and it don't I've just rather them get me what I want. Because they'll say, "Well, I put the money on there, it don't even be enough." So I just rather for them to go buy me what I want. But anyways, you guys, as far as like the 2 suspects in the Young Dolph's murder case, like I said, they appeared in court, because y'all know we get into talking about everything. Let me see something. Yeah, I be wanting to invite people up, but these folks hacks. She went to Doug's trial and had to leave. They wouldn't let Seti Nash in either because of Butter, one of the witnesses. Hey, Antonio. Oh, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Russell, they probably already messing with him, but CMG might as well just not even mess with my numbers because it don't hurt me not one bit. They messing with themselves. I'm telling you, CMG ought to, but like I said, I hear they real big fans of the show. I heard that Big Juke, the biggest fan. I heard that when he could be like, if he get ready to get on the airplane, he be, because when you get on the plane, they'll tell you turn your phones off. And they said when Big Juke be get ready to get on the airplane and he see that notification come on that I'm coming on, he'll miss his flight and sit in the lobby because he be and wait for the next flight because he because he the biggest fan. He be wanting to hear what I got to say. They said, I know Moneybag Yo be over here and Yo Gotti. They said Yo Gotti be in the bushes too. I heard that they bigger fans than oh my God. They said Juke be missing flights trying to see what I'm talking about. I know Vato be over here. I had to block him. And we put his name in the jar at church. Vato was coming over here on my page. I said, now I can't have no alleged hitman, okay, over here on my page. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You're not gonna bring that spirit. I blocked him. Big Juki need to take them purple. But we know Vato was a fan too, child. Oh, hold on, let me let these dogs in. I'm so sick of them. It don't make no sense. Is y'all happy? Move. You was outside long enough. They said Big Kid. They be over here more than you know. They over here right now. And I want them to know if they over here, their name went into the jar at church. They better go on. Hey, Rodney. Is that Rodney Newsom that used to play for the University of Memphis? Is that Rodney Newsom that used to play for the University of Memphis? Memphis State. Oh my God. Hey, Rodney. Yeah, I remember when Rodney Newsom used to play for the University of Memphis. I used to have a crush on him. I was in high school. Get back. But y'all don't even start no mess. Rodney Newsom, he's married. Okay, that was like back in the 90s. I mean, good. How about you? I remember that it was Rodney Newsom and I think it was Mingo Johnson and who else was it? Cedric Henderson and Penny Hardaway. All of them. They were awesome basketball players. My auntie and them used to love to look at Memphis State. It was Memphis State at that time. Okay, Rodney. Cecilia Kelly says Dominic Gotti days are numbered, including Juke Sausage Neck. Yeah, they call him Penny and them. Rodney Newsom, Cedric Henderson. It was a lot of them that were very good basketball players. Penny Hardaway. Mingo Johnson. It was a lot of them. Rodney, you just put your number in the chat. Now everybody gonna be calling you. Dominique Johnson says at Teresa K. I got you, Rodney. Dominique Johnson says at Teresa K. I know Round Rock, but not the other one. Still new to the city. Beta says, "Darn, I don't see it. He might have deleted it. I think in my chat, I still see it, but if he deleted it, but I can still see it in my studio." Oh yeah, David Vaughn. Moderators, it just says that you could start putting people in time out for different lengths. It says you could put them in time out from either 10 seconds to 24 hours. I think that's something they just started. They just sent me a notification saying that you can now put people in time out for different lengths of time from like 10 seconds to 24 hours. However long however severe the violation is, y'all, it's at y'all discretion, I guess. Cecilia says Rodney has to know Antoine Joubert and Terry Mills. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on for a second, you guys. Hold on, y'all. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I don't want to know where that is. My husband probably does. He drove around this area. Good night, Miss C. Good night, Jeff. Cecilia, you're on mute.
Yeah, I'm off now.
Okay, delete that out your comments. I mean, out of your box.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to it right now. Okay. I just removed it.
Okay. So what's going on? What you think about this?
Nothing much. Talking about your people, about this court case.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
Jemarcus told everything.
You
It's
think
just
so?
a
So
matter.
do you think Jemarcus know who Unc was? In your opinion?
Jemarcus knew who Unc was. He knew the whole scenario, but he just cut a deal to get out of what he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he knew the major players. And he's gonna walk and straight drop on him. Straight drop is on this he's on this very thin, like like a trampoline. You're trying to figure out how you're gonna go across and not say anything, or you're gonna step back. He's going back and forth with it. And that
Mm-hmm.
piece of string is getting very, very thin. It's about to wear out. He's like a tightrope, should I say a tightrope. He's gonna break. I say gonna break before the trial. But he had this much time to do what he has to do. And Gotti ain't got no money. Gotti over here trying to sell his house again. Like I say, his Gotti days is a number. Him and Juke days is a number. You see how P. Diddy going down. They're going down like a dominoes effect. Like Ice Cube said, is Jamie Foxx, P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and one more person he named. Jamie Foxx, P. Diddy, Jay-Z. I forget the other person he named, but they all going down because the Hollywood elites is getting rid of him. Cost too much money. Too much money.
Mm.
And he's Jamarcus told some things. Govan did too.
So you think Jemarcus knew quite a bit? That's what you think?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. He's gonna tell. He has told it. And like I say, in the feds just sitting back. Everybody wanting to do something now, but on their time. How you say? Let me say God's timing. God on God's
Mm-hmm.
time. It's gonna come down when you least expect it.
I agree.
It's God's timing. hmm
So what you think about Mia J's interview?
When I was in tears, I sat there and listened to the whole interview, and I was in tears because she was speaking from the heart. Like her child. I know Trey is angry. I know that. I know, and it's hurtful for the kid. God go another Christmas without their father there. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's wrong on all levels. I felt it from the heart about her brother, about Dolph, about how they had a surprise wedding. And she said on ABC World News one night, about almost 2 years ago, they're gonna have a surprise wedding. They're gonna have everybody come and just say we getting married at the big party it's gonna have. But you robbed them kids of their father. And God don't like ugly. So the main people that did this, that planned this situation, oh, it's hell to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think you're not gonna get away with it, like you said before. God got plans for them, big plans. And
Mm-hmm.
I always say, Dolph was a Messiah, just like Jesus. Jesus came here and helped people, and people got jealous of Jesus. They went back and said, "Oh, he making magic." No, he wasn't. Dolph was a Messiah. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if they disagree with me. He was. He was a chosen one. He did a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things for people. Gave people money. There was anybody he seen, he helped them out. And those elites was jealous of it. They was jealous of him because he owned his own masters. Just like me and Jay say today, Duff owned a lot of property, not just in the state of Memphis, all
Mm.
around.
Yeah, she said all over.
all over. He was a businessman, and she helped him out. You know why? She was a finance major, and she her
Absolutely.
degree was she was a finance. She was her degree was in real estate, so she helped him. They worked good together. Like she said,
Mm-hmm.
they went to counseling before, like a relationship counseling before they gonna make that step into being married. She talked about how they was getting ready to do this questionnaire, like 2 days before he passed away. You know that just you robbed this man of his life because you jealous. You can have the same thing he has. And God is a jealous God. When you jealous of somebody else, one of his kids, you gonna feel the wrath.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna feel the wrath.
So what do you think about the judge telling? Because I don't think that the stipulations was for Jemarcus to take drug tests. I don't think I heard her say that.
And then for Jemarcus, you know what? When Judge Coffee handed it down, Jemarcus doing what he's supposed to do. Jemarcus said, I ain't going to jail. I bet you Jemarcus gonna have a bachelor's degree next year and a master's. He ain't playing.
Mm-hmm.
He's not playing because he know this is serious. That man don't want to go do no time for life in prison or die in prison. If straight job go to jail and do that time, first day he walk in that prison, there's a tag on his head.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
just, it's just sad, you rob somebody of their life, and it's just not right, and you could have the same things Dolph had. You could have been independent labor. Look at Moneybag Yo. He look like he on more than just liquor. That make me thinking he on some pills, popping pills, snorting crack, or running crack cocaine or something. He look a hot mess. Like they say, it's the rise and the fall of CMG, rise and fall of Bad Boys, Jay-Z next, because they talking. It's going down. They coming out the woodworks on Diddy. I'm gonna call him Puff Daddy. That's where I know him from, Puff Daddy. Ain't gonna be no more P Diddy, no Puff, no Daddy. It was gonna be Sean Combs. Inmate number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's sad. It's sad.
Yeah, it is. It's sad.
Like I said, I was in tears when I see Mia spoke. I mean, she had the courage to get up there and speak. She had the courage, and she's on a mission. And guess what? Dolph is protecting her, and her brother is too.
Yes, he is. You don't have to be in fear. God got it. And
God got it.
if they were logical thinkers, but we see now that they're not. Um, we see now that they're not logical thinkers. They would already know that regardless to what Mia says or don't say, it's not going to change the outcome of anything.
And
She could
like,
get up there and say, I mean, it's already set. It's already, the fate of those that's going to go down, that has already been decided.
already been done, written in stone. And like she said, I can't explain. I can't tell you everything on this record. She couldn't. She couldn't tell you anything. That's something that's
Mhm.
top confidential. She couldn't. The confidential. She can't say anything. Mm. But God, he was listening.
Mhm.
Paranoid. Don't know who gonna come after him. And it's gonna happen to him when he least expected. It really is. It really,
So
really
what
is.
you think is going to happen now?
Ooh wee. I'm gonna tell like this 2024. There's gonna be a whole lot of fireworks before the 4th of July.
Mhm.
A whole lot of fireworks coming out. People gonna be speechless. People gonna be dumbfounded. And like I said, in that Makita cookie store, I believe whoever they hired to work in that cookie store is the one that set off for them to come in there and do what they had to do. It was two people. And they know, and the feds know who and the feds got the top players in their cookie store. Hmm.
Yeah, rest in peace, Young Dolph says, and the only reason she said what she said on that live, she was frustrated. What do y'all think about they saying people trying to attack Mia because she didn't say that CMG was involved? What you think about that?
She couldn't say it. Like she said before, she couldn't say anything about the investigation. She couldn't tell you what she knows. And I paid close attention to that interview today. And she said, I can't tell you, I can't discuss it. She can't. Because
Mm-hmm.
everybody must remember when anybody do an interview on these radio shows, they gonna get that script before they even come on there and talk. So they lawyers gonna look and see, okay, yes, you can answer that. No, you can't now answer that. Yes, you can answer that. No, you can't. So there's a script that goes to them before they even come on there. And they gonna say, yeah, Nate, I'm gonna come on your show right or wrong, Tamara. Before they come on that show, they gotta look at that script, what they want to ask them, the questions they want to ask them. Is it okay
Mm-hmm.
for me to answer that question? Yeah, if not, I'm like, I can't answer that question. So they send it back to the producers of that show. Okay, she can answer this question, but we can't answer that question. So she said, I can't answer that question. That means she be giving them ammunition to come. She couldn't. She can let the left hand know what the right hand is doing, and that's quoted good. That's quoted in the good Bible. I can't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. She can't tell you that.
What's
Right,
good?
I agree.
Mhm.
What's good, yeah?
What's up, Cypress?
Man, not much. What's going on?
Not much. What you think of all this stuff?
That's
What you think
crazy.
about what you saw today?
Tell my father, me and Jay situation.
Well, I'm talking about as far as like, uh, Govan, I'm going to court. Stop! You always, I'm gonna get you. She stay bite. She bites him.
They still
But I
fighting.
think, I think they wanna. I think they trying to get Govan and the gypsy twist to get him off the street. Cause they know he doing all type of underhanded stuff. They know it.
Mm-hmm.
Just another time so they get him off the street.
So you think they trying to get Govan off the street?
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I think they're trying to get him off the street. Cause they gonna need him. But if he hired these people to do this, and he ain't gonna testify against them, that means he's testifying against the big fish that he bringing down.
They said Mia J should have called out CMG saying with Mom Duck. No, she shouldn't have.
No, she
Mhm.
shouldn't have.
That's a different situation.
Cause
She
Mama
knows
Duck
she.
broke. Cause Mama Duck broke his hell. Me and Jay got some money.
That's
Yeah,
right.
me and Jay can't say what's going on. That's why I say it's a script that went to her. And like I say, and she's lawyered up. People don't believe it. She has a script. They send it to her, the questions they want to ask her, and she agreed to. If she don't have to do that interview. Or she could say, this is the set of questions I will answer for you.
Right,
So she
right.
cannot say nothing, like she said.
Because she gonna mess up that case, and she gonna have her nice lawsuit. Cause I would. I tell her ass up.
Mhm. Right. So she had to be careful what she says.
Yep, she showed
Mhm.
too.
Mhm.
Y'all want the woman to lose some money. What type of fans are y'all?
And just keep them up in prayer because she raising a young man, a young woman. And she's doing a damn good job being a mother.
And it's hard doing it in that circumstance, in that situation.
Right, and you
Yeah, Mia can't come out and say. But I think they lied about they ain't tell them now either that or somebody with some money paid for some shit to be moved around.
Mm-mm-mm. They said
Cause it's a lot of
Mia
that going
knows
on.
what she doing. Yeah, Mia know exactly what she doing. I mean, it's different with us vloggers. Hell, they'll lose more money filing a lawsuit against us. Hell,
Hmm.
Right.
And
So
see,
when
Tasha K don't care. Tasha K go out there and say some stuff, and knowing that she'll say something like, knowing she's telling a lie, like Tasha, shut your mouth up. You know what I mean?
but if we
And
get, but if Mia get on there and point fingers, that they'll have a lawsuit going against her tomorrow. That'll be just the
mm-hmm,
pledge they need to try to drain her the
mm-hmm.
money young Dolph left her, so she can't take care of her family. That's how sick they are.
Right. So
and
she
then
knows
and
she
then and then that'll mess up the case too.
right. That's why she
Right.
said, I can't talk. So I can't talk about it.
Yeah.
She
I'm
a smart
already
young
talking
woman.
about
She's a
it.
smart young lady. I can give you that much credit. She got plenty damn sense. So it's gonna keep it 100.
Yeah. But
And you best believe her
I
lawyers
would
out there in the back. Better. I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm surprised Tasha K still has a show. Barely has a show.
I'm I hate that she came out talking period, but okay, I understand it, but I would have got after at least after the case over.
Well, like I said, before she even came on Charlamagne the God's show, Charlamagne gave her the utmost respect. You ain't see him coming after her, did you?
Mm-mm.
No, because
He let DJ Envy handle that show because DJ Envy he appreciated and thank her for letting her have this Dolph the what you call it the tour the Dolph tour with all these cars and stuff. He appreciated, so he let DJ Envy handle that interview, and she was talking about black men grow old, deserve to grow old. That was her whole campaign about that. The one about she said, I can't discuss, and she can't. And like I said, you best believe her lawyers right there in the back with her, telling them what she can. If she say you ask her one thing, we're gonna end this interview, and
right,
they can do that.
right. I wouldn't. I didn't. I'm not with her talking until at least after the case over. But
Mm,
and that's not up for me to decide. But if I had my way, she wouldn't be talking until the case is over. I don't live there.
mm,
Mm.
I feel bad for her. You know, like I said, I'm from Detroit. I live in Detroit. You know, and the people feel bad for her here. You know.
Yeah, I feel bad for her and the kid. Be
Mm,
honest, man, you know, sometimes it's just the way some of this shit go.
mm. You right about that.
Mhm. We can do it just self it for what it is. And hope for better day.
Yeah, I agree.
Hmm.
No, got it on. No, respect on that. You tripping. God ain't on there with me and Jay, man. Quit putting that in the atmosphere, man, for people to take that and run with it. And they think
Let me
God
ask you
ain't on
something,
there.
Cypress. Let me ask you something, Cypress. So why you feel like that your Gotti is not involved?
I'm not saying he didn't know, but far like him being directly involved where it's gonna the only way it's gonna lead back to him and the feds to have to lead it back to him or something like that. But I don't think that murder gonna lead back to him, to be honest. From what from I just leave I don't see it. I think if he get hit with something it ain't gonna be with the murder though. That's what I truly believe. It's gonna be for some whole other stuff that they've been trying to They've been trying to get him for years. But who to say the feds might got enough where they go get him for the murder? State ain't gonna be able to do it. The feds gonna have to go do that though.
Well, state ain't, it's out of state's hands. This is a fair case. State ain't gonna even know when the feds move in.
No, it's not federal right now
What's
because
federal?
it's state. It's gonna be federal. It's gonna turn federal after they settle straight drop them situation. Then it's gonna become federal.
Cypress always been federal. They've been building a case, feds building a case against you for years.
But
They just sitting back.
they not coming yet. So see, you gotta go through the
Okay,
steps.
okay. I'm gonna say
Murder
I
the
told you
state.
so.
I understand what you're saying. I agree with you, but murder's a state case.
No, the feds didn't move in Cypress, and the feds is dotting their I's, crossing their T's.
They ain't came yet.
The
They ain't came yet. They
state
coming.
ain't gonna know when the feds come in. This is gonna happen one day. Could happen on New Year's
You,
Day, New
you
Year's
think
Eve.
so? You think the Fed and state don't cut deals with each other?
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna cut no digits. Feds probably in there when they was talking to them.
Okay.
You got feds they be hanging around them. They be looking just like a whatever.
I mean, I know the.
You're right, rest in peace, young Dolph. It's federal. I,
I know it's coming.
it ain't
I'm
coming. It's here.
no. Listen to me. Listen to me. They finna settle this state case for like. I understand what you're saying. Look, I agree with you.
Fat packs is federal, honey. I know more about the law than you do.
If you knew more about the law, you would know that the feds ain't moved in yet.
At,
They
at,
coming. You
at,
right. You right.
Cypress, I deal with the feds sometimes. Don't come with me with that. I know how they roll. They move very smoothly. Like Michael Jackson say, smooth criminals. Okay.
I understand how they roll because I got some homeboys in the fed right now. Trust
Better
me.
you're right, Batman.
I, I know how they get down. I know how they play. And they
Thank you,
turn the
Dominic.
niggas against each other left and right in this case.
They already done that.
Well, you know why they turned against each other, right?
Hmm.
Because they seeing how much evidence that they got.
Hmm.
Like I wouldn't even try to fight that in. I wouldn't even try to fight that with all them pages of discovery. I wouldn't give a damn if I got Johnny Cochran. I ain't man, look, break out the pen and what they did.
But that's what normally happens now when the person has done the least. Most times when they've done the least, that they'll break. They'll say, I ain't getting ready to go to jail for no other nigga and gamble my life.
Jemarcus, you bitch ass nigga.
Oh no, he didn't.
Why you talking about Jemarcus like that?
Why not?
He got a big Cypress. Not Cypress cursing.
It just came out, y'all. My bad.
Cypress over here cursing.
She said, do I think Juke gonna plea? I doubt it.
uh,
It don't matter if he plea, yeah, bro, in the 50. His ass is through.
just like little Miss Muffin said, the feds came in and arrested Quando Rando. He was put out. He was out on the state bond. Yep, that
Well,
is true, little Miss Muffin.
Quando Rondo was retard anyway.
What you make you think juking them is? They sure ain't the brightest bunch in the group.
Man, look, let me tell y'all something. Between between Keon and Bato, these folks just sealed a lot of niggas' fate.
See, what you call him? Just like juke, just like little Daryl. Leave me alone.
Well, Duke always been the instigator, motherfucker. That's what he always done. He kept,
Why you think Juke them just couldn't leave Dolph alone?
Jealous?
but no, I don't know, man. Like they always been goofballs like that. Just keep shit going on. They
Well,
instigate.
Juke ain't the brightest, got the brightest brains in the bunch. If he had brains, he'd be dangerous.
That's right. That son bitch ain't got nothing but neck.
Right. Go sausage next to him.
No, I think they should have stayed out of this shit and let God handle it, man. To be honest, I'm gonna keep real with you. They should stay out of it and let God handle it.
My thing is, Doc took care of Juke when Gotti wasn't, right?
Yeah, that's facts.
But
Mm-hmm.
it never should have escalated. Like
Exactly. You
it
shouldn't
never
escalate
should
it
have
like
went
that.
as far as murder.
Mm-hmm. But see, that's coming from Rock Nation, Jay-Z. That's why I say Jay-Z next.
Ah,
Oh, he next. And Ice
oh, yeah.
Cube show put out there. He said Puff Daddy, Jamie Foxx, Jay-Z is one more he named. He said they're all going down. He
Well,
said a couple of days ago.
he would know. Long lip, motherfucker.
Well,
He would
Ice
know.
Cube, he Muslim now. He protected by the Nation of Islam, so he Muslim.
That nigga don't know whether he want to be a Muslim or a crook.
He a Muslim.
Right.
Look at Most Def. He a Muslim. He Muslim.
Right.
Rest in peace, Young Doll says it's gonna get bigger. Y'all ain't see what Jizzle said.
I ain't
What
see that
Jill?
new song we got. Yeah.
What Jill say? You just put something on the wall or something? See, man, I want to come to Memphis, man, but
You see Tupac father said some stuff about but what he said about that old Keith somebody, Keith D? Suge Knight and all the Tupac father a couple of days ago.
yeah, Billy Garland. He's
Billy
a
Garland. Billy
yeah, he,
Garland.
yeah, he actually a good dude. He weird as fuck, but he cool. He actually be on the right track. He weird as fuck. The way he say the shit, yeah, you like really, bro. But he really be on some real shit though.
Mhm.
So what y'all think is next? What you think gonna happen next, Cypress?
I think some indictments coming.
Mm-hmm.
So well, I ain't gonna say soon, but there's some indictments coming. I think it's gonna be the top of the year
Mm-hmm.
So Tammy, you better get all that tea ready because you're gonna be getting a lot of phone calls when that indictment.
Mm-hmm.
You got to sit down. You got to sit down.
though. Y'all better go get the platinum, y'all.
Yeah, I got the platinum. I sure do.
I know you got.
Yeah, I got to have it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It be
Like
lit.
until you say get your platinum membership, you're missing out on a whole lot.
Hey y'all,
In the words of Tamara, piping hot tea.
yeah, it go down in the platinum, y'all. Cypress be there, so it goes down, yeah.
You go down and piping hot tea in that platinum. Y'all be missing out.
I'm telling you, if I let you chirp some of the shit you gonna hear.
I tell you.
It's crazy, Tam. You know what? 2023 been real different. How do you feel about it?
Do y'all
2023?
do y'all think that they have
Huh?
Huh?
do y'all think that they have any regret?
Nah,
Not yet. But you know what? One of them
nah.
got regrets. One of them got regrets. You know who got that big head, lemon head Gotti? He got regrets. He wish he ain't ever do it. His
I know,
conscience is
but
tearing him up.
he ain't this shit.
Okay. That's what you think. See, Cyber, you straddling on that fence. You want to hop over to the dark side, but you over here, you got one foot on the grass on the dark side over the fence, other foot on the other grass over there with Gotti's side. So you try, which one should I go? So just hop on over to the dark side, okay?
No,
And that
no,
song,
I'm
that song by Young Dolph say, believe me.
no, I can never believe it. But anyway, no, I think I listen. I always see it from the jump. What they did was wrong. How they did it was flat out wrong. Real niggas don't move like that. I'm saying, but the way they got this shit set up, it's gonna knock everything around down at CMG. They gonna try to spread God as much as possible. Now, what the Fed's gonna do is what I'm sitting back waiting on.
Hmm.
But but this shit ain't gonna this shit ain't gonna be what y'all think, y'all.
What is it gonna be?
Be
I done,
then.
I done told y'all that. Player Code told y'all that. And Phoenicia told y'all that. This shit ain't gonna be what y'all think.
But you never say. But you never say though.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, when they break this shit down to when they get all who actually behind this shit gonna make people be like, whoa,
Well,
most
who
likely.
all behind the Cypress? You never say who.
Mm.
I mean, because you always say that, but you don't say who.
Yeah, yeah, it's
Is
gonna
it
be kind of.
Is it speculation or is it somebody you guessing?
I would say a little bit of both, but then I say a little bit of both, but then I can't. It's just a little. I just say it's a little bit of both. And some more shit is in it. You still think Pre Campbell behind it? I ain't gonna say the. Listen, I I truly believe that somebody that fuck with Pre from the streets, they fuck with Pre and CMG is involved in this shit because Dolph ain't no $100 nigga.
Mm-hmm. Drop had that generational wealth going on. Like I said, he owned things. But like I
Yeah,
said,
but
I know
listen,
rest in peace. Doc was saying that, he's I ain't gonna lie, I saw Mia say, but Doc pretty much knew. He pretty much knew he wasn't gonna be here long. I did hear that too. He pretty much knew
Yes, she
that.
did say that.
He did say that, and I remember him. She said he didn't. He used to always talk about that. That's why he did all this. What he did, generational growth, buying things. He got dispensaries. I understand. He got a trucking company. He got a lot of things. He would, and he made sure his family was taken care of if anything was to happen to him.
okay,
Foundations,
that's
all
what he was
that.
supposed. That's what he was
And
supposed to do.
that's what it means being an independent artist. That's what Ice Cube is independent artist. That's why Talib Kweli is an independent artist. That's why you got the little brother. All of them is they own their masters. Just like Currency owns his masters. They all own their masters. They got the no middle person. Puff Daddy, Sean Puff, whatever want to call him, he gonna give bad boy artists their masters, and it's not worth two doggone flies with their wings chopped off.
Mm. Yeah, he have Savage Dollar. He have. You right.
And look at grown Riz. She ain't gonna have a pot to piss in and wouldn't throw it out in about another year.
And she ain't gonna have a pot to piss in and want to throw it out in the next 6 months.
Yeah, I can agree. Cause Russell Simmons did say for to save our money, don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah, 'cause that's how niggas is going to jail.
Mhm.
That ain't hard to figure out. 2 plus 2 is 4, baby. I don't think Gotti ever gonna get charged for that murder. But
Bullshit.
he might get charged for some more shit before the murder.
Well, he gonna get charged for it. People talking.
I don't see it. Yeah, I know people talking.
Do y'all think Straight Drop gonna talk?
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Wait a minute, time is fat meat greasy. He talking.
No.
Mhm.
Uh-uh.
He gonna
Mm-mm.
talk.
No. Let's
You
say
look at the
something.
years he gonna get. He won't even fight. As soon as he go through that prison door, it's already a price tag on his head.
It's price tag on the head now. Shit. I ain't gonna hold back.
You know
Shit.
they listen to his phone conversations in that jail. The
Yeah.
county.
Where's price tag on the head now? Goddamn it, shit. Well, we gonna keep it real. He know it. He'll be a fool not to believe that.
And you know, Jemarcus told everything. He told he said, "Look, I ain't about to go down for these
Man,
MFs. I'm gonna tell you
this,
what you want."
this bitch ass nigga here.
Even 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 your boy True was out and jumped out the trees and told you nothing. He be quiet.
True, oh my God. I bet True been on point with certain things that he say be honest, but he throw the bullshit in the he throw the bullshit in the
Mm-mm. I tell you.
I don't know. I don't think Straight Drop gonna tell it unless they come with
Okay.
unless they come
Mm-hmm.
with but I ain't offering him shit, so why would he tell it for free?
That DJ Sip Sauce said Jay-Z gonna have all the glow. There's a little bit of music in the end. Well, you know what? He next, because I'm Foxy Brown talking. But he started messing with her when she was 14, 15. It's all they all going.
Yeah.
The straight dropping cornbread gonna fold them little Negroes ain't built for no prison time. They soft. You right, Russell. They ain't built for that. And Better told
Man,
me tell you, Cypress. I told Cypress, I told you Jamarcus is a civilian, so stop it.
this nigga ain't no civilian. I can't even say what I want to say about this nigga.
You right,
About
Russell.
who?
Recipe, young dog. Dog was a problem and still getting love. He sure is getting love. Hmm.
Go ahead, say it. He letting the Lord use it. I know that's what you want to say.
Oh, that was a messiah. I'm gonna keep it real, 100, and I'm gonna stick to my story.
I don't know, but
I do.
I don't like to compare nobody to the good Lord. I don't do that.
Well, you know, God, like I say, God has His chosen ones, and He was a chosen one.
Might have
Look at
been.
Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle was a chosen one. He did for his community. What did he do? Got jealous because he told the boy to leave his store, set him up to kill him.
No, he told the nigga he was a snitch.
Snitch.
And
Told him to leave the store.
the nigga did what he was supposed to do.
Told him he was a snitch. And the boy, and guess what? I
Yeah,
understand they got him in protective custody. They be beating his ass like they beat his butt.
man, the nigga didn't do nothing wrong. He did what he was supposed to
Oh, go kill somebody?
do.
Good contract to kill him?
Heck yeah, if a nigga called you a snitch, he didn't pull up no man, kill his ass. He did what he was supposed to. I'm saying you gotta step everything to come behind it, but you did what you're supposed to do as a gang.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he
They
wasn't
not.
supposed to wait there. That nigga supposed to die right there. Just for that, just for doing that. He did exactly what he supposed to do.
So Cypress, you still ain't said who you think it is.
I mean, it's a little bit of pre. I mean, it's a little bit of CMG and pre. That ain't no secret. I ain't gonna put no names on it, but yeah, it's a little bit of CMG and a little bit of pre. Yeah, they know. Them niggas know. The
When
streets
is
know.
what your supposed to get out of jail? Bucci Gray. He getting out this month.
I don't know, but he better tread light.
How come?
He know.
Mm.
And when Gotti took his hook ass up on the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy looked at him like he was crazy.
Well, gotta stay off the Breakfast Club and all that, man.
He needs to stay, yeah, because they gonna be, yeah. It's,
Cause they already got him in a gypsy tweed. Cause losing their goddamn mind and shit.
he's like, who? Who you say?
Gotta been losing his goddamn mind.
All right, Gotti don't know when they gonna come get him. When it's least suspected.
I wouldn't be calling spending money like that. Fuck that.
Well, he trying to sell his house because, he got, he gonna,
Man, them folk paying for lawyers and security and trying to buy it. Well, it ain't him that doing it, but
A blogger exposed too.
a blogger exposed something.
He said a blogger exposed him. Exposed who?
Got it.
Are you saying a blogger exposed Gotti?
How?
Mm.
But I think some.
How did a vlogger expose him? What did they say?
Oh my God. Man, the king of Memphis is gonna be straight, Jack. Big
Mm.
CMG,
He
big.
said a blogger exposed Big Moochie Great.
Oh yeah, stay out there on that, man.
So how did a vlogger expose Moochie?
mm-hmm. I didn't know he got exposed. The papers been coming out.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Tread light.
I'd like to hear this. I'd like to hear what they
Me too.
said.
Mhm.
And the psychic lady said you was his. Never mind.
Right, better.
Oh, they said he had two different names. Oh, everybody got two different names.
They said so. What does that mean? He's got two different names. So what does that mean?
Oh, they talking about Bella. I mean, that's so. Yeah, I think I seen the John. She was talking about either. I know they talking about that
But
Bella.
what does that mean for a person to have two different names?
No,
So when
like
they
that.
call him Big Moochie Snake, Russell said, I remember hearing that they call him Big Moochie Snake. Oh, really?
But
Okay.
what does it mean though? What does
Yeah.
that mean? He got two different names. What does that mean?
Nothing.
So somebody playing both sides of Pre and CMG.
Exactly. I've been told that.
Now Russell Douglas said somebody been playing both sides of Pre and CMG.
They
Who?
have.
They always say that, but they never say who.
Who? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they.
Yep, they always say that, but they never say who.
Well, maybe they can't. I don't know.
What did they try to Moochie Great with? They trapping like he was protecting.
Man,
Huh?
I don't know. I think some weed or something. I don't know. So Savage Guala, what's up? I ain't playing dumb, Savage Guala.
I
I'm
think you
playing
better be
dumb.
getting up soon.
He got arrested. Oh, everybody get arrested off the other alien name. Everybody
They
just
say
off the
Big
blue.
Moochie got arrested under so okay. So but what does that have to do with Young Dolph?
Stay off the internet, son. No, ain't got nothing to do with them. But
His
hey,
brother
man.
said he was in a witness protection.
Oh, oh
Damn.
my God. Oh my God. I don't follow Booker Great. He okay, but
I guess Stan, I
mm,
guess Stan G, he being quiet, huh? Already lying.
God.
I guess I'm just trying to understand all of this. Like they exposed Moochie Great. He used two different aliases. Most people have have several different aliases.
Mm-hmm.
I got about five of them. I do.
I guess I'm just trying to understand.
Both camp got snakes in them tea ladies. Cypress TV countdown to the backdoor kings of Memphis. Cypress TV. They be fake.
Man, you better know it all day, every day. But no, I think, I think it's gonna be. I think it's somebody pretty to play. But I don't think it's the rapper. So I think it's this freak kid that fuck with both sides. Because there's some people that fuck with both camps. So yeah.
I know it
Hmm.
ain't Jody. I know it ain't Jody Badass because he on Power Show now. He on Power. Canyon Story.
Yeah, I don't really. mm, I'm still trying to figure out that name, my bro. When we brought it up that time, it kind of on the tip of my, it kind of on my brain, but I just can't get it out. You hear me?
Who?
When you said that we brought the name out, but and you were like, well, I ain't want to talk about that, 'cause y'all gotta pay for that. Fuck that. Y'all gotta pay for that. Sorry, y'all gotta pay for that. Y'all can't get that for free. Cause I think I know who that was. Mm-mm. Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah. No, I know it's Christmas time. So I ain't getting that for
Mm-hmm.
free. Gotta pay for that. OG Snake Spider in the building. No, no.
Okay, y'all. We've been on here 2 hours. I'm gonna get off because I'm sleepy.
Yeah.
But I
Well,
enjoyed having y'all on here tonight. Yeah, we
thank
don't
you.
do them long lives no more. I be getting tired, but I had a long day today. But I enjoyed you guys. Cypress, uh, either who you would play a co having some after party or something.
Man, you know I'm gonna kick it out, man.
I mean, Cypress still gonna stay up.
It's
Yeah, I'm
almost
up.
12 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 12 here.
Alright.
All right, you guys. I appreciate you guys getting on. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. If you would like to support the channel, you can support the channel via Cash App. I want you guys to know how much I appreciate you so much. I want to say a prayer before we get off. Dear God, I just ask that you shield and protect everyone on this live. No weapon formed against any of us or our family shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned, God. I ask that you protect all those people on here that was in the chat that meant well. Any evil thoughts that was conceived, anything that was plotted, anything that was planned, that was demonic against any of us, God, I send it back to the sender and may it manifest in our very own lives and 30 days. God, I ask that you expose every evil thing
Mm-hmm.
that the enemy tries to plot and plan against his people. God, I ask that you keep me and my family shielded and protected, as well as everybody else in their family shielded and protected. Okay. You guys sleep peacefully tonight. I love you guys. I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Thank you.